Some light reading, David. I'll hand it to you for light reading when you put. Okay. I've
got to jump in the cab.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks a lot.
See ya.
Good morning. Good day. Thank you.
ABC's own in-house serial pedophile, mate. Never reported by ABC News. Bill Thompson for ABC Watch at South Bank. I handed David the photocopy of the headline from the Daily Telegraph in 2017 that former ABC children's TV producer Jon Stephens had pleaded guilty to the indecent assault of a 14-year-old boy while both of them were engaged on an ABC sanctioned location scouting trip in the Gosford area back in the 1980s. Jon Stephens pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 12 months jail in 2017 and served some time in jail, but was released early because of ill health. I subsequently became aware that there were two additional matters before the courts alleging pedophilia by Jon Stephens back in the 1980s. I attended one of the court matters in the Downing Centre in Sydney in 2019 and was going to attend the next hearing in early 2020. However, the news broke in December 2019 that Jon Stephens had died. So the matter that was to be heard in the Downing Centre court lapsed because the defendant had died, and there was another matter in Queanbeyan court in relation to another pedophilia-related matter, which didn't go ahead either because of Jon Stephens' death. Both of those additional victims didn't have their chance to have a day in court with Jon Stephens. I recently saw a report that ABC had reached settlement with the victim in the 2017 court matter. I won't mention the person's name because it may be an issue for that individual to have his name further publicised. However, the recent news was that the ABC had settled a claim from the victim in that matter on undisclosed terms. ABC TV News has never, to my knowledge, reported on the matter of ABC's very own serial pedophile, Jon Stephens, while we all know how much they banged on about Cardinal Pell. I spoke to Louise Milligan outside the Melbourne Magistrates Court back in 2017 and asked her about the lack of reporting by their ABC on the Stephens matter, and Milligan replied she wasn't going to talk about something that was sub judice. Now, I assume she was referring to the Pell matter, which was sub judice at the time, but I said to her on tape, and it's posted on YouTube, I'm not talking about Pell, I'm talking about Jon Stephens, who pleaded guilty to indecently assaulting a 14-year-old boy while both of them were on ABC-related activities. And Milligan denied any knowledge of the Jon Stephens matter, which is what ABC associates always say. We'll see what David has to say in the coming period, if anything. I'll be interested to observe. Bill Thompson from outside ABC.